Welcome back. So this week we're differing wildly from my usual brands of Schecter or Ibanez or Fender or whatever. We've got an Epiphone. Why have we got an Epiphone? Because I bought it. I've been after a hollow body for a while. I've been after a Les Paul for a while. This managed to tick both of those boxes all at once. So I got it. I'm going to play some. I'm going to talk about it. Let's get right into it. I'm having a great time today. I've been meaning to do some reviews of my own guitars, and since I got this one and I'm still freshly in love with it, rose-tinted glasses and all that, it's the perfect opportunity. So, this is obviously a faded cherry burst. You can also get these in a transparent black or a wine red, both of which look great, but I'm really stoked I managed to find this one. I've got a big soft spot for a cherry burst, so that's real cool. I love the look of this. Anyway, let's get into the nitty-gritty. So we've got a mahogany neck, we've got a rosewood fretboard, flame maple top, obviously, and I believe the entire body is maple. You know, with an acoustic guitar, you can always find like this back and sides, but this one just says maple body and all the stuff I can find, so we're going with that. We got 22 frets, 12-inch radius, 24 3/4-inch scale, obviously. We're talking Gibson territory here. And the neck is something called a slim tapered D, which I'm still getting used to. I'm usually more of a C-shaped neck guy, but this is definitely a little bit chunkier, but it's suiting me really well. One of the reasons why I wanted a hollow body is because I've been getting a bit more into jazz, so having something a bit chunkier that's nice to sort of play some chord shapes and do some comping on is quite cool. Let's do some of that. Those leads you heard before were on the neck position. I'm actually going to put it on the middle position and play some chords just for a bit of variety. And I'm actually going to split the coils on the bridge pickup. So now I've got neck pickup in full operation, single coil in the bridge. Let's do some slinky little jazzy stuff. I realized last week that I can play things that I've written and I don't have to just improvise my way through these videos, so that's really cool. None of the stuff I'm playing has been released, so please don't steal it. I'm going to release it at some point, I swear. Anyway, back to guitar. So as I mentioned before, this guitar comes with push-pull coil splits for both pickups. So you've got your neck pickup push-pull there and your bridge pickup push-pull there. And they've done something really sneaky with the volume knobs that are also the push-pulls. So the tone knobs are just the normal type of knobs you'd expect for this, and they are slick. They are smooth and you can't grab them. But the volume ones, they've actually put a little lip around the outside. The pickups in these are Epiphone Pro buckers. They're meant to be classic PAF type sound. So I'm not an expert on vintage pickups, but they sound really good to me. And in my research, I found that they tried to use most of the same sorts of components as went into the original PAFs in the 50s and 60s or whatever. So in terms of the rest of the hardware, we've got Grover tuners, Epiphone bridge and tailpiece. Grover tuners are really solid, obviously. That kind of speaks for itself. The bridge unit seems good. Got no complaints. All around, just a really, really solid little guitar. So the other thing I wanted to briefly touch on in this video is why I've been after a hollow body guitar. So I've played a few hollow bodies recently, and the one thing that I really like is I feel like it responds a lot more to your playing. Because it has that internal resonant and the resonant chambers and stuff in it, it feels to me like it's more lively and I can get more dynamic out of it and stuff like that. So yeah, something like this plugged straight into an amp of your choice. For me, I've been running it into my Mesa Boogie Maverick at my practice space, which is not here, but I should probably bring it around at some point and talk about it. The combination of those two things just feels so lively and responsive, and I've been really enjoying that. So try a hollow body out. They're pretty cool. Normally I say you can pick up one of these guitars for around this price at this location, but these things are discontinued. So if you're interested in finding one, you're going secondhand. Good luck to you. But just with regards to this guitar, it gets a big tick from me, obviously, since I bought it. That's all for this week. I'll see you next time. Let's noodle a little bit more first though.